Olá, amigos. Antes de qualquer coisa, eu quero desculpar que nos últimos 2 dias eu andei com problema de saúde e não pude gravar. Estou de volta e hoje vou começar apresentando uma... Nem todos os líderes são o que realmente importa. Todos que participam da Vendée Globe, na minha opinião, são verdadeiros heróis e heroínas do mar. Vou mostrar um vídeo aqui da Titiane, que é uma inglesa, que de ótimo humor, muito alegre, brincalhona, e que competiu pela primeira vez na Vendée Globe, na 9ª edição de 2020-21. Teve uma excelente participação, impressionou a todos, tanto que ganhou apoio para comprar um novo barco, justamente o Bureau Valet 2, do Luiz Botão, que terminou em 3º lugar em 2020, e está de volta, muito bem classificado, próxima do Romain Atanásio, e ela conta umas histórias com ele, conversando, estão muito próximos os dois, né? Detalhe, desculpe, mas a tradução de legendas traduziu velas por vendas, o que é meio estranho, mas juro que não fui eu. E também outro problema que traduziu 1000 milhas por 1 quilômetro. Vamos assistir?
Happy Cape Lewin Day, everybody. We are currently 36 miles from the longitude of Cape Lewin, which is the most southwestern cape on Australia. So effectively, we've reached Australia, which is sort of mind-blowing. 5 weeks of sailing, and we've arrived at Oz. And Australia's pretty big, so it's going to take a while to sail past it. I do this so often. I change sails too often, and I did that a couple of times, and Roman just, I think he's just like, and I'm just there behind him going, sail in, sail out, sail in, sail out, sail in, sail out. I like this yappy little dog that kind of runs up to him yapping but never quite bites his ankles. So anyway, I was chatting with him this morning and he said I'm sailing like a cowboy. We'll see. But it's been a good 24 hours of sailing. I've quite enjoyed it, and the sun is out and we've reached Australia. The next week is going to be quite interesting. So it looks like there's a big high pressure building in the Pacific, and the routings are split between north and south, and they are over 1,000 miles of difference between the two extreme points of the routing. It's still going to evolve, but yeah, there's some decisions to be made there. And then in the short term, just kind of enduring this sea state, which is pretty waves from 2 directions, and the boat speed's just not quite enough to kind of get over them, so I'm very kind of being pushed around a lot.
Esses últimos dias foi justamente quando boa parte dos competidores foram pegos por uma baixa pressão violenta, com ventos de 40, 50, rajadas até 60 nós, o que ocasionou muitas quedas. O pessoal está consertando o barco e indo em frente. Vamos ver um trecho de vídeo sobre isso.
Waves are coming in every direction. It's like a giant cauldron. I hit the ceiling even in my bunk.
40-knot gusts, 6-metre waves and an air temperature of just 4 degrees. A weather report to make even the most seasoned sailors shudder.
I'm running as fast as I can. Every metre gained eastwards means a bit less sea and a touch less wind when the front's caught up. So I'm racing with the low. Look at that mountain.
By contrast, Johan Rischom and Thomas Rouillard chose to skirt the low-pressure system to the north, a more conservative and less profitable option, and ultimately no less fearsome.
I've had a really tough night. The sea's at its roughest with 8 to 9 metre troughs. I saw a swell train pass and its length and depth were mind-blowing. I've come out of it quite well, really, because I've been the worst hit of the group. It's not as fast as I'd like, but that's the way it is. And Charlie's going a bit faster than I'd like too. I hope there'll be some good opportunities to catch up with the front runners.
There has been significant damage in the huge winds. He was sailing in 60 knots with 8 to 9 metre seas where a gust caused him to broach, which has torn a metre of his mainsail track off. We saw Conrad Coleman in a pretty distressed state yesterday on board his yacht in the high winds, and he's also now sporting a black eye from being knocked around inside the boat. He's, of course, picked himself up, as he always does, and he's got some repairs to do now on the boat.
Terminando essa série de vídeos escolhidos, vou apresentar para vocês a Sam Davis, a inglesa, aparece assim deslumbrada, literalmente deslumbrada, por ter visto uma baleia do tamanho ou maior que o barco dela.
Le Sam Davis en a connu aussi ces dernières heures, mais les coups durs sont immédiatement oubliés quand l'océan récompense les aventuriers.
Je sors du cockpit pile en même temps. Elle a la plus grosse baleine que j'ai jamais vue de ma vie, qui sortait de l'eau à côté du bateau, mais je pense que la baleine était plus grosse que le bateau. Incroyable.
O vídeo hoje ficou um pouco longo, mas bem interessante, na minha opinião. Espero que gostem, curtam, comentem e se inscrevam para continuar assistindo essa cobertura da Vendée Globe. Para a próxima vez apresentarei os barcos reais no tracker, as posições e a regata virtual também. Por hoje ficamos assim. Bons ventos!